What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Natalie and this is episode 19 of the Minish Cap series. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope your weather's nice and fresh. Thank you guys again for all the support that you guys have been showing me. You guys are awesome. So welcome to the finale of Minish Cap. Today we are coming to an end. So in the last episode what we did is we got the Skyward Sword. We fused with one of the remaining 4 people that we need to fuse with in order to complete those fusions. And we also got a few heart pieces, so we only have 1 heart container left, which we're going to be able to get from one of the Minishes and I think the village, the Minish village. And we need 3 more heart pieces to get the full 20 heart containers in our heart gauge heart meter. And before we complete this castle, this final dungeon, castle, temple, and go fight the final boss, we're gonna try to get out of the castle. Since now we have the Skyward Sword, we could explore more places. We're gonna finish up all the fusions that we need to do. We're gonna go get the item that we need to get from the Goron, since we gathered them all together and they made it to the end of the cave. We're also going to be getting the rest of the heart containers. We're also going to finish all the figurines, get them all, and a bunch of other good stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. Ezzo says, how could he? Vaati will pay for this. Link, now's the time to use the true power of the sacred Skyward Sword. You can lift the curse from each of these people one by one. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the finale. It's sad that we're coming to an end, but it was a good run. This game was such a good game, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it too. But let's go ahead and see if we could get out of this castle. I think it's gonna be a little bit hard because we're probably gonna have to kind of start completing the castle a little bit. Because I don't think we're gonna be able to get out of here easily without having to do a little bit. So the little blue guy is like really... Oh shoot, he almost hit me. So we have a bummable wall right here. I'm gonna go ahead and I guess start completing this dungeon because we need to try to find a way out, but if I can help it, I won't. If I could also just walk through this wall. If I can help it, I won't try to start completing this dungeon and then just kind of like leave it there. Oh no, these guys are back. Oh no, oh no, no, no. Oh no, he got me. Oh, this jerk. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to use my weapons. No, that's horrible. Oh, are we gonna be able to escape from here? No, I think this leads us to the cell. I think. I think over here is actually where it leads to the cell. Yeah, okay, so do I have to free the king to be able to get access out of the castle? Because I just want to get out. I want to go do some stuff. I mean, these people can wait. Obviously, Zelda can wait for me to get my stuff together, get my hearts, and I know that her life is in immediate danger, but you know what? It's all good. It's all good. She's safe. Don't worry. She's the princess. She is the goddess and reincarnated, so she's fine. Okay, so if I go over here, and then I have to go... Well, no, I can't go down the stairs, though. Oh, gosh. So that's a fake door. Yes, this guy is like just trying to hurt me. Oh, now he just moves. He's like, okay, fine. You didn't fall for my trap? Okay. Let's fall down here and see what's going on. I see. Okay, yes. Yes, okay. So I can go over here to the right. Ah, yes, okay. Yes, we're getting somewhere, okay. But are we getting closer to the exit? Maybe, maybe not. It's a mystery. You guys will just have to watch till the end of the episode to find out. Okay, so, oh yeah, I'm throwing my boomerang at him. We're supposed to like cure him. I thought I was able to talk to him when he was stoned, but... Oh, Link! Are you the one who broke the curse and returned me to normal? You've grown quite brave since I last saw you, I must say. But oh, how this castle has suffered while I was under Vati's curse. Is this all the work of one man? As King of Hyrule, I must do something about this villain. But I'm old and I will only hold you back. Link, you have a sacred blade now. We must rely on you. Please, you must find a way to rescue my Zelda. Take this key. You can use it to get out of the castle from the basement. Yes! Yes! Okay, so we are one step closer to getting out of here. Yes! Don't worry, I'll be back. Don't worry, don't worry, King. I will be back. I promise you. I am not just gonna abandon you and take off. So we could go ahead and move this out of the way. Okay, so this one's a fake door though. Oh yeah. Just, oh my gosh, yes, we're gonna get out of here. Okay, bye. Don't worry, I'll come back. Oh man, I just got smacked. Okay, so this is not the entrance though. He lied to me. I can't escape. Oh, what is this? Might as well get it. Oh, we got the dungeon map. Ooh, nice. See how they gave us the dungeon map like right away? I mean, that's what I'm expecting when I go into a dungeon. Not to get the dungeon like when you're already gonna fight the boss. The dungeon map when you're about to like fight the boss. Yes! We're able to escape. Okay. Okay, okay. I like how the guards are still just like chilling. They're like, yeah, I mean, things are going on in the castle and stuff, but I'm doing my duty and staying here, you know? Okay, so first things first. We already got all the tiger scrolls, I believe. Yes, we did. And then we did talk to that guy. He gave us the upgraded spin attack, which is this right here. We're unstoppable, guys. Look at me spin. Okay, so first things first, I think what we're gonna do is go ahead and look at the stuff that we need to regarding the panels that we need that require 4 splits from us, which one of them is over here in the playground. So what we actually have to do first is get out Arcana Pocky, and we have to flip this over so we're able to turn Minish, because it's in the playground but it's in one of the Minish paths. Okay, so here's one of the hearts that we're gonna get right now because we need these 4 splits. And we got also a bunch of chests that we can grab. We're getting pretty close to maxing out on rupees, so hopefully it's not like a huge amount of rupees. We're also getting pretty close to maxing out on our shells. So if it's... okay, so we got a kinstone, which we kind of don't need anymore because we only have 3 people. We got another red kinstone. And another red kinstone. Okay, perfect. So we're not gonna max out on rupees, nor are we gonna max out on mysterious shells. So now what I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna go ahead and turn in some of my mysterious shells for figurines. That way we could get that out of the way, more like get more of the figurines out of the way. And then we're gonna continue searching for platforms that we need for links, for splits. What a nap. And there we go, the final fusion. So that should be all of the fusions that we need to do. If we go ahead and go talk to Tingle, he'll let us know whether or not that's the last fusion we needed. But right now what I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna go check out the stuff that was unlocked, and we're gonna go ahead and get a heart container in here because we're going to we're going to Library's house. Should I even get rid of this? Ha! Can't get me now, can ya? Oh, he's trying. Okay, I don't think there's gonna be anything under those dust areas, but we're gonna go ahead and go into this house, and here's library. Hey, how did you find me, kid? You're a real humdinger. So since you found me, I'm going to give you my #1 treasure and keep up the good work. And there we go, we got a heart container, so another one added to our heart gauge, and we just need, what is it, 2 more heart pieces? Yeah, so we need 2 more heart pieces. One of them is gonna be after you get all 180 figurines, and the other one is actually, I think, in Vale Falls, the one that we just unlocked with the fusion with that other Minish that we just fused with. Yeah, so it's gonna be the one in Vale Falls. So yeah, there's this one, and we're gonna go ahead and get out our moments because, is it on the bottom though? I'm not sure if the thing is on the, ow, you jerk. Okay, so yeah, it's like right here. We could go ahead and explore this cave now, and if you guys could just stop harassing me, that would be great. So there's not gonna be any more walls that we need to worry about fusing with. There's 1 piece of heart, so we need 1 more, and that's gonna be the one that once we get all 180 figurines. So we'll be showing that pretty soon. Alright, so we got a Tingle trophy for fusing with everybody that we could possibly fuse with in Hyrule. So that's pretty cool. I don't really know what it does. Yeah, I don't know what it does. It just replaces our kinstone bag though, so we could still see all the kinstones that we have available, but I guess maybe it's a new kind of kinstone bag that holds our kinstones, which is pretty weird but cool at the same time. Alright guys, this is the moment that we've all been waiting for, especially me. The grind was real, the grind was so tedious, but we're finally on the last figurine that we need, and we're gonna get it for sure. Let's see who the last figurine is, and let's enjoy it together, completing this side quest, because this one is the longest to get, because you have to grind for rupees and then go and get mysterious shells, and then you have to come and get them to exchange them for a figurine. And I tend to do it all the way to 100% to guarantee that I'm gonna be getting new figurine, because I don't want to just be wasting more time and stuff. But luckily there is a rupee hack that I am going to show you after we do this. So Dr. Left is our last figurine that we needed, and we finally completed it. Congratulations! You've now collected all the figurines that I made. I'll keep a good eye on all of your figurines in the case. Please come see them anytime. So we've got all 180 figurines. It took a while, even with the little rupee hack that I'm going to show you guys. It still took quite a bit of time. I suggest that Again, this is something that I knew, but I totally forgot about until it just came into my mind. Actually, it's 130 figurines. I don't know why I had it in my head. It was 180, but it just came into my mind. So I recently remembered about this rupee hack. So I suggest that if you guys are trying to collect it and you're still early on in the game, do this rupee hack. But first, let's talk to this guy. I'm a rich guy, see, and I'm a collector to boot. Whoa, you did it! I can't believe you did it. This is a totally complete set. How incredibly awesome. And you even got the legendary Karlov medal. Medal. I don't know why I said it with the accent, but it shines with a beautiful light. It's every collector's dream. What you've shown me here is just amazing. Here, feel free to go in my house and take whatever you want and thanks. Cause you know I'm rich. Haha. Oh wow, okay. So this is his house right here. It looks more like a shop, a toy store. I don't know, because it has like a little robot on the top. But I mean, apparently it's his house, so we could go ahead and get this. We get 200 rupees. I mean, we don't really need them, but oh, we got another 200 rupees and another 200 rupees. I mean, I guess we kind of need them because we still need to get something else, which is another thing that I'm gonna quote unquote add to my 100% completion, which is getting the books from the post office, which we're gonna do in a little bit after I show you the rupee hack. But it says it's a phonograph and it looks like it works. Care to try it out? Let's go ahead and check this out really quick. So we could go ahead and play a lot of different music in this area, and I think it goes throughout Hyrule Town until you leave town, and then it just goes back to normal, stuff like that. So let's check this one out. Aww. That's the title screen. If you guys come in front of Link's house, you dig to the left, there's gonna be 20 rupees that you could get. You could go into his house, come back out, dig it up, and there's 20 rupees. And you could just keep doing this, and it's just an infinite rupee spot. You get 20 rupees each time. Sometimes you get the 20 rupees plus another 20, or sometimes you get, like you just saw right now, the 20 rupees with a single rupee. And then sometimes you get mysterious shells, sometimes you get hearts with it, and then sometimes you get those little spiders that like to latch onto you and not let you use your items. But this is something that I suggest you guys could use, especially if you're low on cash and you need it quick, because this is the quickest way to get money. I thought it was Andrew's game, but no, I was wrong. Now what I want to show you is that we're gonna go ahead and complete another section of the game, which is like I said, getting the swordsman master books or whatever that they're selling in the post office. I've already gotten a few, but we still need 4 more. So if you talk to Marcy here in the post office, she's selling issues of a Healthful Adventurer's Guide. So you could go ahead and buy those for 200 rupees. I don't think you necessarily have to buy these to 100% complete the game, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Alright, after buying the last issue of the Adventurer's Guide and stuff like that, we could go ahead and talk to Marcy and see what she says. She says, you now have the full collection of the Swordsman newsletter. Well, I guess you must know all kinds of stuff now, huh, Professor? So we're good to go. We completed that collection. So far we've got everything. We're good to go. Now all we need to do so far is beat this last castle, beat the final boss, and then we still have a secret item to get at the end. So once we finish this, I'll go ahead and show a secret item that we need to get at the end. Let's go ahead and complete this castle. So Dark Hyrule Castle. It looks like there's no entrances that we could go to right here. This one is not a fake door, but we don't have a key for it. This is where we came out, I believe. Yeah. So this is where we got our escape route. Once we got the key from King Daltus. There's some statues of darkness right there. Let's go ahead and pull out our boomerang. That way we can stun these guys. Oh, I can't believe it's the final episode, guys. It's crazy. It's passed by so fast, especially considering just like how long it took to finish Skyward Sword. Like I mentioned in the first episode of this series, it took us like 4 episodes of Skyward Sword to get to the first dungeon, and this one took us only like 2 episodes, or maybe the first episode actually, to get to the first dungeon. And that's just crazy. This one's a really short game, but it's a really good game. I really enjoyed it. And I'm really sad that it's ending, just like how I was sad with Skyward Sword. Perhaps your sword could reflect the blast coming from those statues. Yes, it can. So we're gonna go ahead and split into 4. You gotta make sure that you don't get hit by the cannonballs either, because they will destroy your splits. You want to make sure you're just swinging away, so you throw them back at their face and you destroy them. And then let's head up the stairs. Oh gosh, not these guys again. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh, he almost got me. We just still need the compass. I don't think we get a key item in this area. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Let's go ahead and solve this. And there we go. I just forgot that it's a puzzle. I was wondering what that button's for. I was like, well, I didn't do anything. I was like, oh yeah, it's one of these puzzles. But I really like those puzzles too. No, 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 no. I really enjoy those puzzles. A lot of those puzzles come out in Seasons and Ages, and I really enjoy those games too. I can't wait to play those games as well. But the next game on our list is actually Four Swords, the one that came on the Game Boy Advance, and we are going to, it's going to be a 2-player because that's the minimum requirement to be able to play that game for some reason. I don't know why, because it's kind of annoying that they didn't allow you to play that as a single player until you got the 3DS, because I hear that on the 3DS, if you were on the Nintendo eShop, I think it is, you were able to get the anniversary edition of Four Swords, and oh man, with that you could do single player, and it adds like 2 new areas or something like that, which sucks because like at the time I didn't know that, so unfortunately they're not selling it anymore, and it's a bummer because I would have enjoyed that, because I do collect stuff also, so that would have been great for a collection as well, and just to have that as well. But we got a key here, and I wanted to let you know that if I don't post any videos tomorrow, that's only because the game, because you need 2 players to be able to play the game. I need a second cartridge for the second Game Boy Advance that I have to be able to link it and stuff like that to be able to play it. So I had ordered that and it still hasn't come in yet, but if I don't post a video tomorrow, that's why. I'm gonna post it as soon as I can. So this one, we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing that we did, I think, on the other one. I'm glad that you guys have enjoyed this series a lot, because I enjoy it when you guys enjoy, you know? Oh gosh, I think I needed to do a spin attack. But yeah, I'm pretty sad that this series is coming to an end. There we go, we got it. That one's a little bit of a trickier issue. Oh my gosh, how many? Why are there so many Keatons? And I like how they're purple to like correspond with Vati, because he's purple. It's pretty cool. Is there nothing here? I am confused. So you know how I said there was a bombable wall right there to the right? Okay, so we can't throw the bomb, but it's gonna be, so I guess I was bombing it because I was bombing the wall to try to find like a hidden room, but I guess I wasn't hitting it in the right spot. Well, obviously I wasn't, because if I was, then we wouldn't be stuck. But yeah, I guess I need to be a little bit lower instead of being like towards the middle, like in the middle of the wall. So let's make our way back to the area where we needed to be. What I was trying to do is I was trying to bomb it like here in the middle, but I think it needs to be like, yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, I was like, okay, what the heck, like I'm stuck, like there's no way forward. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, no, I was just not bombing it in the right spot. I knew something was up though. I knew something was up. But I was just like, okay, wait. And then I figured, oh gosh, not this guy. Yeah, eat bombs, you nerd. Ha! Oh, so this like kind of moved out of the way. Ooh, secret room. Oh. We got some Gyptos here. I do not like the Gyptos. I don't like. They like. Ugh. I do not like it. No. No. Okay, so did I go to the area where it's just gonna make me continue through the thing? Because like I'm gonna have to backtrack probably. Okay, so I can't push any of these. We just have to go down here. Oh, where the heck? I'm outside the castle? What in the world? Oh gosh, please don't hit me. Oh goodness, I thought it was gonna hit me. We're safe for now. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we can't get to the area. We could go through this door though, and then this, what are we gonna need? I know we're gonna need splits, but like, okay, so let's go ahead and split into 4. I mean, there's no other pattern that we can use, obviously, because it's just the straight line one. Okay, there's that. Oh gosh, it's these guys. Okay, so what the heck is right here? Nothing, absolutely nothing. Oh wait, would there be a block door? No. Oh gosh, this is like a big dungeon. Oh goodness. I don't know how I'm not getting hit. I guess I'm just really above, super high above the cannonballs, which is good. Okay, so there's nothing we could do here yet. Can I throw a bomb to the other side? I cannot, so I can't do anything here yet. Okay, so now can this? Yes, it can. Haha. Haha. Okay. Okay, do we go here first? That looks like it leads to like a boss room or something, like a mini boss. So I think I should wait on that for now, because obviously I can't go anywhere else because it's blocked, so we have to go through here. Okay, perfect. So the way that this is set up is going to be 2 here, and then 1 over here at the bottom, I think, and then another one right here. This should be, I think, yeah, okay, there we go. And that opens that huge door, which I'm pretty sure we're gonna fight mini bosses, and if anything, they're gonna be, oh crud, not these guys. victory dance. Okay, so there's the boss store. Okay, and we got a teleport panel to the beginning of the dungeon, so that's good. Okay, so this is where we can go. I don't know why they made an area like this, because you can't push it out of the way without 4 splits. So it's kind of like a useless room, and this one's locked right here. Not locked, but it's just like, and that one too, it's just not, you're not able to open it. You have to like come from the other side or something. Yes, yes, die, you fools. Okay, so that's good. We have the remote bombs because this is gonna be the easiest way to blow these things up. What? Oh my gosh, so we managed it, but we still hurt ourselves at the same time that we blew up those things from like across the room. Hit this. There we go. And now I'm just continuously falling, an endless circle of falling. And it's just sad. It's just sad. Oh, I'm gonna be able to get fairies galore here. Oh, look at all these fairies. Oh, I can use a bottle to get this fairy. Come back here, Missy. Come back. Come here. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, thank you. I'm probably definitely gonna need fairies for the last battle, because Vati is not somebody to be messing with. He's just oh goodness, no, not one of you again. He doesn't even stay stunned for that long. Oh, but we got another teleporter to the oh, there's another dark nut that appears. Oh, and 2 more. Oh my gosh, there's so many dark. Oh my gosh, there's so many dark nuts. Oh my gosh, I don't remember these many dark nuts in this game, like in this castle. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, and then is that the compass? They're like literally locking it down. They're like, nah, you can't get this compass. Not yet. So I assume that we're gonna have to go fight those dark nuts, and then they're gonna take us to, they're gonna like give us the key. Oh my gosh, look at how many dark nuts. Yes, he's dead. Can you guys give me like some more bombs, please? He didn't even give me any, what do you call it? Oh, okay, so we're back here. He didn't even give me a key though. So we're like on the other side. Okay, so let's go up here. Oh, that's just to get back down here. So really quick, let's go up here really quick to see where I need more bombs. Oh, we're gonna have to light stuff up. Okay. So let's go in a circle. Let's play Duck the Goose. And there we go. And I assume that opened the door up here. Yeah, it did. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. Oh, it's not that bad. They're not dark nuts. Don't touch me. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's so many rooms to this castle. When it was like a normal castle, it didn't even have this many rooms. These many rooms. Oh, we got a chest though. A key! Yes! Okay, so we have 1 key for one of the key blocks, but we still need 3 more to go. Oh, like I told you, the grind to get the rupees, to get the mysterious shells, to get all of the figurines was took forever. No, it's one of these guys. He like, oh wait, I think it's the black one that doesn't get stunned for a long time. Oh yes, okay. Can you give me bombs, please? Like, that would be really appreciated. I would just, like, love you forever. Oh, okay, so he opened up the door that we couldn't get access to before. Okay, so... how do I go about this? So I guess I would get one here. Another one there. One there, and then... one here. Gotta be careful. No! Oh, you know what? I could try. No! It's not working! I thought it was gonna work. Okay, what if I try this? What if I try this? What if this works? Oh, no! Okay. That one activates too. Okay, okay, okay. Ha! I beat the system! I didn't even need to use splits! Ha! Oh, that's so great. Okay. Yes, a fairy. Oh man, I should have actually just taken her captive in my bottle. Okay, what did I do? Oh, did it open this door? No, 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 I don't want to go down there. No? Okay, well, this one's gonna give us another key. Yes, okay, so we need 2 more keys. Good, good, good. I wonder what happens if we drop down there. I think it's that one area that I was talking about where the kings are. Okay, what does this room do? Absolutely nothing. Okay, so what happens if we drop down here? I don't think I should have done that. Oh! Derp. Okay, so that was just the area where we literally just fought those Gibdos. So I think the last one is right. Oh gosh. Ooh, these ones are like really dangerous too. Yes! I still need bombs, guys. Please be generous. Donate to the Natalie charity for bombs. I do not have any bombs. Okay, so this is another one of those puzzles. I think if we... I already messed... No, wait, did I miss it? Okay, now I did, for sure. Okay, so hold on. So you go like this, like that, down, and then all the way right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh no, not these guys again. Can you guys give me bombs, please? Okay. Isn't this one of the... Oh, we're on the other side of this thing. Okay. Can y'all give me some bombs, please? Please? Okay, well, thank you. I actually appreciate the hearts, but... bombs? I really need bombs because if I come across another Dark Nut, I'm not gonna survive. There's like literally... There's a way to defeat them without the bombs, but it's just easier for me. Even though it doesn't look like it, trust me. It's easier. Once you see me fight without my bombs, you're gonna be like, yeah, it's... They should have given her bombs. Dude, are we almost done with this dungeon? It's like so long. This video is gonna be so long, probably. I know for sure recording-wise it's gonna be... I got more bombs. Recording-wise it's gonna be super long. I'm hoping to shorten it a lot. Obviously I'm gonna cut out a lot because a lot of it was just like me freaking going back and forth between the outside and Link's house to get those rupees. Okay, so we need to go all the way up because there's a room at the top left that we haven't explored yet. Okay, so this is the area where we need to... Oh gosh, no, no, no. I killed him. Yes. Okay. So I think if we go to the right, we might get the key. No, this is just the area where you could get fairies. Okay, so we have one more bottle to spare to get fairies. There we go. Okay. So we go over here and this should be the last key and then we'll be able to... No, 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 don't do that. Oh! 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 Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! No! 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 Okay, so you can't stand still for that long. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. I'm not even faking this, like literally. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh. Dude, just die. Stop freaking doing dance moves and jumping around and stuff. Oh my gosh, oh my. What? Oh my gosh, okay, so that guy's dead, but we have to like pretty much. Okay. I got it, but I still got burned. No! Oh my gosh, okay, no. No, 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 no. This is all just arrows that they're giving. I mean, that's good, but... Oh my gosh! Eee! Go, 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 go. Oh my gosh, am I safe? Do I have to fall down here? I assume... Oh no! No! Oh my gosh, can I just shoot you? I probably should have been shooting him. My eyes have been... Oh, that didn't shoot him in one shot. I thought it was gonna shoot him. I thought it was gonna kill him in one shot because, you know, it's the light bow, but... Oh, I missed. I mean, I guess it kills him faster than me getting hugged tightly and suffocated. Okay. So that opens that door. Let's go up. I think this is where the key's gonna be. Yes! Okay, so we have all 4 keys for all 4 blocks. But is that gonna give us a compass or is that gonna give us a boss key? Because I need the compass to make sure that I got all the chests in this dungeon. What? Oh, you know what? We have that area where we could just take off to the beginning of the dungeon, but we also have that area where we need to go get, like I said, the 4 blocks, the key blocks. I don't remember where that is though. It might be over here, so let's go to the right and then up, maybe? Question mark? Yes, okay, perfect. It's the freaking big key. It's the boss key. Where is... Why are they give... Okay, so the boss key is somewhere, or the boss door is somewhere around here. I think if we go into this one, it leads us to the boss door. Yeah, it does. Okay. I don't want to do that yet because we need the compass. OMG, I knew I should have checked the right side, because if you guys remember, I went straight down the secret passage behind, like underneath the chair that we pushed out of the way. I knew I should have freaking checked the right room. This one right here, this is where we went to get to like the area that we were, where we were fighting all those dark nuts. So now we have the compass. So on B1 we doesn't look, if I go over here, let's look at it. So B2 we definitely don't have any chests. B1 it looks like we don't have any chests. The first floor we are cleared, second floor we are cleared, and then it's just the boss. Okay, so there we go. We're ready to go fight the boss. Let's go head over to the boss door. Alright guys, here we go. The final boss of this game. Let's go ahead and fight him. You're persistent, aren't you? So before I came over here, I went ahead and filled up on my items. So like my bombs, my arrows and stuff, just in case, because we're definitely gonna need them. We're gonna need a lot of help because this is timed. So you come to stop my little ceremony. Well, you're too late. A mere 3 more chimes of the bell will bring the ceremony to its end, and with the 3rd toll of the bell, I will become like a god, and your precious Princess Zelda will be nothing more than cold, dead stone. Ooh, really sad. There's no time. Quickly, Link, to the roof. Okay. Okay. So, I'm getting hit a lot, but that's because I need to do this quickly. Okay, so he's dead. We took a lot of damage, but we're not gonna fill up until... Did you hear that, Link? Hurry, there are only 2 chimes left. So what we're gonna do here is actually... This is overpowered. That's pretty cool. Look at how fast we kill these guys and just like how many we kill at the same time. Okay, so this one we're gonna definitely need to split into 4. Hurry. Okay, we can't roll because it will cancel the splits. There we go. Another bell has tolled. Just one more chime and all our work will have been for naught. Okay, so this is gonna be the last one where it's like really timed. Because I think since you have to, it's just like a guarantee that you're gonna get 2 chimes no matter how quick you finish the other ones. Okay, so 1 down. Okay, there's that. Okay, so yeah, he's down. Oh my gosh, okay. I was like, I don't know why I thought the bombs killed him. I guess with the black dark nut, it doesn't kill, the bombs don't kill him, they just stun him, whereas the other ones, they do take damage with the bombs. But we made it. Oh my gosh, I was so nervous. We made it. We got to Zelda in time. Just a few more moments and the ceremony would have been complete. You really are obsessed with stopping me, aren't you? Ah, very well. I have not yet drained all of the life force housed in Princess Zelda, but what I have should suffice. I shall be transformed unstoppable. But let me first attend to the pesky worms who would trifle with me. Here we are, the final boss. I will have no more of your interfering with my plans. Let me show you true power. So the first way that you beat him is that that big eye in the center of his chest is like the weak spot, and you have to kill those little eyes before you could get him to open his eyes. And you also gotta dodge his fire because yeah, you don't want to get hit. And then if you don't kill those little eyes in time, he will turn into like a little black void, and he just tries, he like follows you and tries to hurt you. But after this, so he's already like in a like second phase of the first one. Not really a second phase, but he has 4 of the eyes now instead of just 2, and they start to shoot laser beams too. So that's, I guess, kind of like a second phase, but it's the same thing. You just gotta kill these eyes, and then you gotta be, I guess, like right in the center of his eye to be able to hit him with the sword. But you could use either the arrows or the sword. I suggest you use the sword because it's not great using the bow. It's gonna take longer because you have to like hit him a lot more. And so I just suggest using the sword. And then so this is what I mean by that. They turn into like this black hole and they just follow you around. You just gotta make sure that you avoid him until he disappears. And then once they have these like black holes on them, you just gotta take out your gust dart and go ahead and take off the black hole. That way you could kill the ice. So I think you can use the sword, but I think it has to be that you're full hearts, which stinks because if you get hit by the fire, then it's pretty much over. I think. Don't quote me on that. I just think because I was trying to like swing at him, if you guys saw, and it wasn't working until I got full life and I was shooting him with the beams. Oh no, 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 no. And that's the end of the first phase. Well, you seem to have some fight in you. I commend your bravery, but you will not survive this. I am filled with the power that you cannot begin to understand. You think that puny sword will save you from me? Okay, so in this phase, you have to have your bow out and you have to shoot these blue things that are surrounding him, and the ones that come out in red are the ones that you need to hit. Those are going to be his weak spots, but the ones that are blue, they're going to be just random like decoy ones. So, and whatever the pattern is, like for example right now it's the bottom 4, you have to go ahead and split into that area on the bottom of him like it's new. But be careful because of course he's obviously trying to stop you from being able to fuse or split into 4. So he'll bump into your sword and stuff, and he'll like try to crush rocks on top of you and stuff, and he'll also try to like throw those purple things and electricity as well. So the next pattern is this one right here. It's gonna be like a U on the right side, so like a backwards C, I guess. Uh oh. Oh, okay, I got him. Yeah, just be careful with the electricity. Also, these purple things will give you items such as arrows and hearts, so I'm trying to find a heart piece just to heal myself up now. That way I could always be at full capacity to be able to throw the beams, because I think that helps a lot when you throw the beams instead of just hitting him directly with the sword. I think it's like it's a lot more powerful, is that how you say it? But it looks like I'm not gonna get anything because I'm getting hit way too much now, and I'm already down 3 hearts, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to refill all the way up unless I use my fairy. But so okay, we're almost there. If we get another heart, then we'll be fine. So we just gotta be sure not to get hit a lot. I like how generous this villain is though, because he's like dropping these purple things that could give you items like, see, there we go, we got arrows and then we got heart pieces. He's just like, oh, like you're down some hearts? Oh, okay, here, let me give you some hearts. Oh, you need arrows? The only thing that could defeat me in this form? Here, let me give you some. And I think that's pretty cool. I like when bosses do that. Okay, it took a little while because I kept wanting to like pull up my life all the way to have the beams shooting out, but it's not a hard boss. He's easier than the first one. I guess if you try to use the arrows, it'll take longer, but if you use the sword, it will be a quick and easy first phase. The second phase is also easy too, but it's a good boss so far. What is this madness? I have the power of a god. I have unstoppable might. How could I lose to a child? You did it! Impressive! Now quickly, we must break the curse on Zelda. So Link, now that you have the power of the Force Sword, you must return Princess Zelda to normal. Yay, she's back! Link, thank you so much for saving me. When I was turned to stone, I saw visions of you as if in a dream. It looks like the curse has been broken. I'm glad we made it in time. No, the castle's collapsing. It's too dangerous here. Quickly, we must escape from the castle. Okay, so this is kind of similar to like Ganon's castle. The door is blocked. We have no choice. Head back to the sanctuary. So this is kind of like a Ganon's castle from Ocarina of Time situation. It's, I don't know, like because you run through the castle and stuff, and it's not exactly like it. Like I said, it's just similar because you're running through the castle and then there's rocks and rubble blocking the exits and stuff, and Zelda has to like help you and all that. You will not escape, boy. Now you will see the true power of the life force. For I have become Vati, the master of this world. So we have one final, I think, phase to beat him in, and this is his final form. He has arms now. He likes to swing them around. And I actually just fell off, and because it's great. I kind of don't remember how to beat this one. I'm not sure. I think we flip around. Yes, okay, so there we go. We need to turn Minish because there's a little like room on the arm for some reason. And he just like smacked me. And now you're gonna have to go ahead and that one with like the really dark eye, like the background, and then the really prominent yellow is the one that you want to like kill, because the other ones are like decoys, I'm pretty sure. And that'll like take off his arm, and you want to not get hit by the electricity. It kind of follows you, and then also you don't want to get hit by this guy. Okay, and then now we're gonna do the same thing. Let's turn Minish and destroy the arm. Don't do it! He freaking hit me, I think. And now we have to, yeah, be in the dark. But here he is right here. Okay, so now his eyes are open. I think this is the time where you can, it's either shoot him in the arrow, like, it's either shoot him in the eye with an arrow, or I think it's, you have to be, oh gosh, you have to hit those things back to him. I thought you just had to go up and hit the eyes. No. Yeah, okay, so you have to do that and then just smack the heck, just slice the heck out of him. Oh my gosh, they make this one so difficult. Like, so far, I feel like he's a way better boss than Demise. Obviously, when I first played Skyward Sword, I felt like Demise was super, like, crazy powerful, but then I defeated him pretty recently in my series, and I was just like, that's kind of, oh, what? That's a lie. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh no, we just missed it. But like pretty recently I defeated Demise like nothing. Pretty much like the nothing. Oh man, I barely missed it. So, but I really enjoyed the fight with Demise, but I'm really enjoying the fight with this boss with Vati, because he has like 3 different forms. Demise didn't really have any phases. He pretty much just was chilling, like doing his own thing. But he wasn't a bad boss. I'll tell you that. He wasn't a bad boss, but this one I just like a lot more. And there we go. I didn't think he was gonna die that fast on this one, but I guess we're just really fast at slicing his eye. Fool, I but the life force. My power. I have such power. Oh, he's just a hat? Or what's left of him is just a hat? Oh man. Link, thank goodness you're safe. You defeated Vati. You were so brave. But we lost so much. The castle, all those people. Wait a minute, did people die in this? I thought they just got turned to stone. I thought I freed everybody. Oh no, this is such a sad game. What's this? The curse defeating Vati seems to have broken the curse he cast upon me. Allow me to introduce myself to you, Princess Zelda. My name is Ezdo, master of Minish lore and sorcery. The Mage's Cap was my creation, but its limitless power has caused nothing but trouble for your kind. Is there any way you can forgive us? I know many have fallen and much of the castle has been destroyed, but it is too soon to give in to despair. The curse on me is broken and Zelda still possesses some of the life force. Perhaps together we can do something to make things right. Also, he puts the hat on her so she gets her like wish. If one with a just heart wears this cap, things can be made right again. Princess Zelda, let your wishes be made real. She looks so cute with the hat on. Oh, she looks so lovely. Look at her. I don't know, she just looks super cute with the hat. And then I think she destroyed it. Look, the castle, all the people who had been turned to stone, they're all back to normal. The hat is falling apart. It's overflowing with the power of life. The hat has the power to turn the thoughts of its wearer into reality. Vadi's heart was filled with evil, and that was reflected in what he became. But it seems that Zelda's pure heart, coupled with the hat's power, has created a miracle. It looks like the time for us to part has come. The Minish door opens but once every century, and soon it must close. I must leave you both and now return to my homeland. I know I've caused you much suffering, but the evil one's power has withered. The power of Princess Zelda herself has restored the light to Hyrule. Well, Link, my journey with you has been exciting, to say the least. In fact, I'm more than just a little sad that we must part ways now. Please accept this. Aww. He gave him his own hat. It's a gift. Oh, that's so cute. You know, I never actually seen you wearing a cap until now. It suits you, little hero. Take care. Aww. I wonder how long Minish live. And if we see him in Breath of the Wild too, if they have them. Farewell, my friend. Oh, he's so cute and small. Well, there's the end, guys. What did you think of the game? So I did talk about a secret item, so stay till the end of the video to know what that secret item is. But I thought this was a good game. It was a sad ending that Ezlo was with us for like the longest time, and then he just has to go because the gate closes and stuff. Like I said, I wonder how long they live for, the Minish, because if they live for like a long time, we might, if they ever bring in the Minish into Breath of the Wild 2, I wonder if we could see Ezlo. That would be so cute and a great callback to this game. Overall, like, I think this was a great game, as well as Skyward Sword. Like I said, the only thing I had a problem that I had with Skyward Sword, mainly like a lot, were the motion controls, and yeah, just basically the motion controls, I guess. It made it a lot harder to do certain things. This game, it brings up back a lot of good memories. You know, I was like, I don't know, 8 when I played this game when it first came out. So, and you know, like I said, just being at the swap meet and then just playing this game, not even giving a care in the world about anything else, just following my parents around playing this game on my little Game Boy. And it just brings back a lot of good memories of not only my family and stuff and when I was a kid, but just, you know, how easier life was. I mean, considering the stuff going on in real life, you know, all the inflation and stuff. I mean, things were a lot better back then. At least to me as a kid, it was. Especially playing my favorite game. And I just like the design of the characters in this game. I loved the companion. I loved Ezlo. He was a great companion. He was very sassy though, I can tell you that. I loved the bosses. I know that they kind of reused one of the bosses as a mini boss, and I said in Skyward Sword I didn't like that. One of the reasons I didn't like Skyward Sword a lot was because they reused a lot of the enemies or whatever. But in this one it was better because like they actually changed it up. I know it's the same Chew. Thus did Link's quest come to an end. But surely this is not the end of Zelda and Link's adventures in Hyrule. The legend will continue. As long as the power of the light force echoes throughout the ages. Yeah, that's a good ending. I forgot what I was talking about though. I know that I was saying, oh yeah. They do it good because I know that even though they are the same, like they're Chew, that they're in that category of monster, they still did like the first boss was just like a regular Chew to kind of get you used to how you fight that guy. And then in the other one, he wasn't even a boss, he was a mini boss, and it was a different type of Chew. It was the blue one, and that's electric instead of just like a standard Chew where all they can do is jump on you, you know? They did change that up a bit. And just, I don't know, the fact that it wasn't a boss either, you know, I don't know. I just felt like it was better used in this game. You know, I love the music like always. I just love using, even though it was tedious. The same with the figurines. I loved all the characters. I loved how many the Minish were and cute. I just liked a lot about this game. I know I didn't go that much detail in Skyward Sword. I'm sorry. If you guys want, I could go into detail about what I like a lot about Skyward Sword, but yeah, so this isn't the end because we can save it, and that should be kind of like saving it after the game is over. So we could be able to continue it as if after being Vati, and I think things will be different. Some games do that, not a lot of games do that anymore. I know that a few of the older games do that. It's acting like if we haven't saved Zelda yet, so just before we go to save her and stuff, and before we stop the ceremony for her life force to be drained or whatever. And it's also acting like we already did it at the same time because we're missing 2 hearts, and I had pretty much full hearts when I went in. So again, thank you to Chuck Hackett. Again, shout out to you. So apparently there's a mirror shield. I don't know how I didn't know about this, okay? Like, I literally never knew that there was a mirror shield in Minish Cap because I really never explore, you know, after I defeat the boss, unless like it's pretty obvious that says to do that. I guess with the thing that's saying his adventure's not over, I guess it's kind of a hint, but not really. I don't know. But anyway, the point is I didn't interpret that as a hint, so I never like tried to explore outside of it. Or after the game was done, like after I defeated the boss and stuff. So that's one reason I guess I never found out, and then I just never decided to look up like all the secrets or whatever because I thought I had 100% completed it, so why would I look it up, you know? So Chuck informed me that there's a smear shield, and again, like I already explained, you know, it's just like, what? It was like a mind blow, I guess, because it's like, how did I not know about this? And then second of all, it's like, what the heck? And then third of all, it's like kind of it gave me the thought of just like, why did they even bother? Because it's like the end of the game, you don't need him. And what is the mirror shield for exactly? I mean, we already finished all the dungeons. Welcome, Goro. Oh, what a tiny Goro you are. You make this big one happy with this unexpected visit to my destined home. Oh, what is it that you have here? There. Is that by any chance a shield? Well, among us Gorons, who knew well the taste of steel? They are considered a fine delicacy. Little Goron, please Goro. Let me just nibble on the corner, would you? I will give it back to you just as soon as I've had the teeniest taste. Won't you please just let me have a bite? A lick? A tiny crumb? Okay, what? This is weird. But little one, if I eat it, you will no longer have a shield. Do you mind? No, it's fine. Oh, just a little. Really, Goro? Thank you, Goro. I'll dig right in. So he like chews it up into the mirror shield? What the heck? That's so random. Oh, delicious. It has a deep, rich taste surpassing even the great praise I have heard. Like what even is that? And then you're supposed to like wait a little bit. I don't know how long you're exactly supposed to wait. Oh no, guys. Oh no. I have to defeat Vadi twice? Are you kidding me? To get the... Ooh, oh my gosh, because it says in the thing, I looked it up, and you have to beat the game twice for him to give you the shield. What? What? Are you kidding me? Oh no, that's not good at all. Because why? Because why? Why? I don't know why. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go beat the game again. Okay, so I beat the game twice. So let's see if the Goron gives us a mirror shield now. That was excellent. Thank you so much. Now I finally know the legendary taste of a shield, and I will happily fulfill my promise. Let me just spit your shield back out again. And yeah, there we go. It's like I'm playing what is it called? Like downloaded content or like a mod or something of this game where you get a mirror shield. I don't know, because I never knew about it until now. Thank you again to Chuck. So we got the mirror shield. This mighty shield shines like a mirror. Use it to reflect enemy attacks. Goro, it seems your shield has changed shape a little as I was chewing on it. Oh, but it's fine. It is still shield after all, just a slightly different shaped one, I think. Well, I have to go now. Goodbye, Goro. So that's what it does. It freaking deflects enemies' attacks. So when I heard that there was a mirror shield and stuff, I was just like, at the end of the game, I was just like, well, for what? Like, what good is it gonna do? Because the mirror shield is usually like deflects the light and stuff off the shield so you could solve puzzles and temples, but I was just like, that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I guess you would be able to fight better against Vadi if you wanted to do that again. I guess it's pointless. It's pointless to give it to us at the end. But that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching all the way through my Minish Cap series. I really appreciate it. Again, if I don't post a video tomorrow, it's only because the game that I need to play the next game hasn't come yet, so I'm waiting on that to be able to record, because that game requires the minimum of 2 players and not just 1. It's the 4 swords, so look forward to that. Hope you guys enjoy your day, your night, wherever you guys are, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye!